What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here back with another NBA 2K25 video. And in today's video, I have another episode of Badge Breakdowns for you guys. And as you can see on your screen, in today's episode, we are going to be discussing the finishing badge Aerial Wizard. Now, if you read the description, it says that Aerial Wizard increases the ability to finish lobs and putbacks at the rim. Now, obviously, this is just the Lob City finisher or whatever badge that we're used to seeing in 2K. They changed it to Aerial Wizard the last couple of years, so that's what name we've been going by with this badge. But all this badge does is combine a Lob City finisher with putback king or putback boss, whatever the badge was that just strictly was for you catching putbacks. They combined it into two badges, which is actually pretty nice, that they've been doing for the past couple of years. And that's all this badge does. It's going to help you catch alley-oops, and it's going to help you catch putbacks at the rim. Now, do keep in mind that even without this badge, you can still catch putbacks, but it's extremely hard to do. As far as like dunking, you have to have like super high levels of dunking and vertical, I believe, to actually do it. I'm not really sure if rebound matters. I want to say O board matters when it comes to catching putbacks, but I've caught putback dunks with low O board as well too in previous games. So I don't think necessarily you need to have a high offensive rebound. All you need to have is a high driving or standing dunk with the vertical along with the badge, and you'll be able to catch those putback dunks. But I think the more important aspect of this badge is the ability to catch lobs. When you get the little meter thing for catching the alley-oop or whatever, depending on your, obviously how open you are, if somebody's in the way of your dunk or alley-oop or not, obviously that's going to affect how big or green the meter is. But also your passing accuracy, whether they have, what's the badge for throwing lobs? Versatile Visionary, their level of versatile visionary, their pass accuracy, and then obviously your layup, dunk, vertical, and all of that stuff also takes into consideration. And then as well as your level of Aerial Wizard will also impact how big that meter is. So if you want a pretty decent sized meter, then you're gonna want, to go a little bit higher, as far as their level of this badge. Now, I can honestly say that I've played with this badge on bronze, silver, gold, and Hall of Fame. Haven't done legend just yet, but I don't even think you need legend, just like I don't think you need Hall of Fame. Honestly, the max that you really should be trying to get this badge to is like a silver or gold. I primarily run it on gold, and for the most part, even with one or two people in the paint, my meter is still big as shit. It's still like almost the entire meter being green. And for the most part, I make most of my alley-oops, even the slightly lates or slightly earlies, those still go down. But also keep in mind that I'm playing with nearly elite level attributes. I'm playing with a 89 or 87 driving dunk at that time. Now that I put my cap breakers on, that dunk is now a 93 driving dunk or a 90 standing dunk. So I'm catching those alley-oops and finish. It's not like I'm playing with a 73 driving dunk or a 70 or a 65 or something. So do take that into consideration when you're, trying to catch those alley-oops and whatnot. Do take that in consideration. I am running an 80 vertical or an 85 vertical on some of these builds. So I'm not running with a 52 or 55 or 60 something vertical. I have decent vertical. I have decent dunking attributes, as well as silver or gold Aerial Wizard as well too. So do keep that in mind. When I'm telling you these things, I don't want you guys to think, oh well, I got a 60 vertical and a 65 layup, I'll be able to catch. Nah, your meter is probably going to be, BS or really fast or really slow or whatever, and screws up or whatever. So do keep that in mind. Your attributes will impact that meter as well as your badge as well too, as far as how open you are and their level of passing that the person is throwing the alley-oop. But I would say that that is the most useful part of this badge, is the ability to cheese alley-oops and catch them. Backdoor alley-oops, just any alley-oops in general. It's kind of hard, especially when people have like the contact alley-oop animations. They are really, really hard to stop, as they, even if you jump and press triangle, it kind of just sucks you into an animation of getting dunked on versus like you disrupting it. If you want to stop them from catching them, you got to kind of like bump them early to get them out of the animation, once they start that animation up, it's pretty much just curtains for you, you know, if they get up in the air. So do keep that in mind. As far as my recommendation, again, I would not go any higher than gold. Obviously, if you got a slashing type build and because of your driving dunk or layup or whatever, it goes purple Hall of Fame or legend, fine, cool. You know, go legend, go Hall of Fame. But personally, I wouldn't shoot for anything higher than gold. Silver, gold is really the, you know, max that you really need to be able to consistently catch alley-oops, in my opinion. Obviously, if you want a higher chance at finishing them, or, you know, to not even be able to have to press nothing, you could just literally just let the meter go and it'll just make it for you automatically, then obviously you want to go to those higher levels of like Hall of Fame and legend. But if you are, you know, budgeting your build and you just need to be able to consistently catch and dunk those alley-oops, then definitely silver or gold is where you want to be. Please let me know down below in the comments what has been your experience with Aerial Wizard, what level are you running on your build, and what position you are playing. It has been your boy Swiftly. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content, and of course more badge breakdowns like this. I'm out, y'all.